Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome back to another World of Tanks replay. And we're back at it again with another Beaver replay. And he is in the G1R, which some of you may know about from the last video I did of Beaver in the G1R. This is a secret fucking weapon in the game. I mean, it's a tier 5, it has the 105 derp, and yeah. It's a bit like an M4, but you can kind of bounce stuff with this thing. It's pretty fucking meme, to be fair. And, well, fuck you lot as well, by the way, right? Fuck you lot. Because that last video of Beaver and the G1R, I set up the fucking G1R challenge, right? This is the first fucking replay I have of someone trying to beat Beaver's base score in that game. And it's fucking Beaver! No one else has sent me a replay or anything for the G1R, apart from him. And the first introduction of him to the game is being hit by a Hummel and a Chaffee that doesn't realise he's driving on the wrong side? What the fuck was that? Beaver is now aiming at the easy 8. Boom! What a pen! Oh! 411. That's a tasty pen. So yeah, this is the 105 derp gun that you can see on the Panzer IV-H and the M4 and the Sherman 3 and all of those good things. It's the French version of the 105. 53 pen. 410 average damage, as with all of them. And, well, yeah. You see that 60G? Yeah, you can pen them. I've not even watched this replay before, and I knew he was going to fucking one-shot it. Ay. So, yeah. Fucking Beaver being the only one to send in a G1R replay for the G1R challenge where you have to beat his own fucking score. What the fuck? There we go. 3 penetrations in a row, 2 kills in a row. And he's lining up at the side of the Crusader. Excuse you? Excuse you, Wargaming? Where the fuck did that go? Clear side of the Crusader. And it went nowhere. The shell just disappeared. It went to fucking Narnia. It didn't go to Narnia, because... Okay, where the fuck did that one go as well? It didn't splash on the ground. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on here? Either way, Beaver's moving up, trying to find a shot on the P-43. He takes a blind shot as a punt, and the Crusaders decided, you know what? I'm going to rush you. But I'm only going to shoot at you when it's pretty fucking late on. So the Crusader, look here, see, the Crusader takes a shot at Beaver, as does the Stug 3. I'll stop with that. Yeah, the Stug 3 puts in a shot for 135, and the Crusader puts one in for 75, which is leaving Beaver on 137 HP, which is not a lot, given he's a tier 5 in a tier 6 game, and there's an easy 8 around who, if he can high roll a little bit, can one-shot Beaver. The VK 3001P, who's about to come around that corner, can easily one-shot Beaver. And Beaver bounces! What the fuck? The HE bounce! Monka S. The P-43 can one-shot him, the BDR can one-shot him, the other BDR can one-shot him, obviously, if the first one can. The Nastron can one-shot him. The Stug can one-shot him if he high rolls. And of course the Leffe, well, the Leffe can just pen him. It's a nice shot on the P-43 there though. And Beaver's in quite a nice position to defend from, because they really have to push into him to try and get him out. And from this position his allies should have him covered. But you know, there's a fucking Leffe on the enemy team, which is always bullshit, because they can hit the most retarded shots like he did. Oh, the heat pens for the cupola. And the VK missed. That's a clutch shot. And Beaver's looking for it again. No! If only he had HE, and he would have killed him. The Leffe missed Beaver. And now Beaver is definitely back on the HE to try and take out the VK. But the T-3485M, who was with him, climbed the hill to get a nice elevated position on the VK and takes him out. So Beaver is on 1.8k damage. He's on 4 kills. And the Leffe just took out the T-3485M. And, well, Beaver said at the start of the game, take out the overpowered piece of shit that is the Leffe. And he was told to fuck off and to suck someone's dick. And to shut the fuck up. So, yeah. How's that working out for your team? Because Beaver was right. You should be taking out the Leffe. The M4 is deciding to try and help push the T67 with the BDR instead of trying to spot Artie and this Stug, which would have been a lot easier if he'd just gone there rather than doing what he's doing. But then again, this is World of Tanks, and you can never fucking trust anyone to do anything smart. Now Beaver is going to see if he can play some golf, see if he can get a hole-in-one on the Leffe. Some cheeky blind shooting action. And no, he's not. Okay. I would have done. I'd have taken some punts, you know. Seeing what I could do. But I think he's waiting for the T67 to try and get some spots. I wouldn't come from this position, given where the Stug was last spotted and where the Stug is most likely to be up in K5. I would have gone the other side. I'd have gone... Beaver, stop fucking moving about. I would have gone in these bushes here to shoot into the base. But, yeah, the M4 is actually doing something useful now. He's going forwards to try and spot the Stug, if he can. And, yeah, Beaver can't, because obviously he's on 43 HP. And he's lining up of where the Stug should be. He's aiming in advance. And the Nasorn's there instead. And he doesn't pen the Nasorn, he only hits him for 206. So that shell must have either gone low or hit the gun and exploded. And that shell unfortunately missed because the Nasorn was able to dodge. The Leffe was spotted, as was the Stug. They're both in the base. And, well, the Leffe just takes out the M4. And, oh look, the Chaffee in chat now, oh fuck, is saying cautious Leffe and Leffe OP, even though he was one of the ones to tell Beaver to suck his dick when Beaver said to kill the Leffe because it's an OP piece of shit. So, my, haven't the tables turned. Anyway, Beaver's trying to find a shot on the Stug, but the T67 on his team is able to take him out. And now Beaver is moving up to try and spot the Leffe, which is always a very dangerous task, given the Leffe has better view range than that of a tier 10 light tank. And Beaver, by no means, has a very good view range in this thing. As you can see from the minimap, the distance between the max view range and his actual view range, you know, there's quite a gap. So, moving in on this is pretty dangerous. I mean, he's got the T67 up there, the sniper on the roof for company, which is useful. But Beaver gets nice and close, spots the Leffe whilst he's completely unaware, and is able to one-shot him as well. And bada bing, bada boom. That's Beaver's fifth kill, and 2.2k damage done. That was a very nice game, Beaver. You got a bit unlucky against that Crusader, and to take that shot from the Hummel right at the start of the game, that's pretty bullshit. But the fucking 3 pens in a row, oh boy. Especially the one on that E8, because he was on the move and he just went patow. Anyway, fucking great game, Beaver. Well played. And thank you for being the only fucking person to send in a video for the G1R challenge, of which you had to try and beat your own fucking base score, which you did in this game. And yeah, fuck everyone else. yeah, I'll see you cunts in the next video. Goodbye.